Hello everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Daily Zone, the Daily Ville on this channel. Me, your host, yours truly, Calvzone, or whatever you want to call me. I hope you're all having a fantastic Tuesday. Mine was pretty good, a bit slow at work, I won't lie. It started dragging about the halfway through, but I got done. I took a shower before recording this video. And today, as my content has now become, I'm going to be trying today's factor meal. It is Parmesan and garlic cream shredded beef. My face isn't in frame. There you go. You can see the macros on it. And I guess there's a QR scanner for I guess the macros and stuff. Here is the what it's supposed to look like and everything. As you can see, there's also the macros. I mean, I can show you. They plated that a lot better than it's plated in here. But I'm not too pressed. Honestly, you know, it's an okay portion. It's about what I would probably get at not a sit down, but if I went to a fast food place, you know, got some stuff to go. What is all in here? I know there's broccoli, scalloped potatoes, and beef. What is the sauce? What is the sauce? Okay, so I think this is the Parmesan chive butter. Okay, well, we shall be trying that. I'm going to start with the broccoli first, work our way to the meat, because I feel like that's going to be the best thing in here. Yeah, let's try some broccoli. I've learned recently that you can take frozen broccoli that's in the frozen broccoli bags, and you can air fry that. And it turns out really good. That's some generic frozen broccoli. I guess they say never frozen, but it's been in my freezer because I think you're supposed to freeze them when you get them. So if you're not supposed to freeze them, then hey, my bad. But I assume that you're supposed to freeze these meals. It's broccoli. It's about as good as broccoli you can expect. It's been reheated. I'm gonna eat all that, but I'm also a big broccoli guy. I also really like broccoli. So let me snag a potato out of here. Okay, well, oh my lord. This bad boy is juicy. It's a big old potato, guys. Wow. That potato was flavorful. Heck yeah. Okay. Yeah, that had some great flavor. Let me try the piece of potato with the sauce on it. Just the sauce. I'm gonna cut this potato up with a fork, and hopefully I can get it out of here. That's just a whole dang potato loaded up with that butter. The one thing I hate about eating with a mustache is I get stuff all over my face. Oh, I still missed it, man. Sorry, I ain't trying to be and that's good. It's real good. Obviously, it's a buttered chive sauce. It's really tasty. I really like it. Yeah. That's a nice sauce. That's a real nice sauce. Let's try with the beef now. I guess let's try the beef on its own, right? It's what, shredded beef? I think this looks like pot roast. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know how it's stringy. You know, this feels like the type of stew meat that I've done a big block of meat in the crock pot and cooked down into this. Oh man, that's some juicy meat. That's real good. Nice, tender. On its own, it's still got pretty good flavor. That's pretty good. I apologize if I'm just eating dinner in front of y'all. But I mean, that's what the video is, right? I'm gonna dip this in some butter now, just to get the full thing. Butter dip. The butter I don't so much like on the beef, but on the potatoes it's really good. Honestly, I really like the beef flavor on its own, The potatoes are nice. They're well seasoned. They go great with the butter. The broccoli is just a side of broccoli. Like, there's nothing special about it. Like, it's about as good as frozen broccoli is gonna get being microwaved. Again, I'm still gonna eat it because it's not bad broccoli. It's still pretty good. The potatoes are real nice, and there's a lot. There's a couple. There's probably like 6 to 8 potatoes in here, and they're all decently sized. They're nice, good sized potatoes, and they're seasoned really, really well. There's actually dude, there's so much butter. I didn't realize how much butter was in here. I got way too much butter on this bite. And it's dripping wet, and I think that's from the fat that's rendered from the beef, which is actually very nice. And probably the butter kind of melting down too, to be honest. Honestly, for me, that butter is really flavorful, but it somewhat feels like overkill. I don't even think it's necessarily needed. This meat and potatoes is really good on its own. To be fair, I'm a basic man, you know. I'm not one to have really fancy taste. I'm just like, is it edible? Is it gonna keep me going? Does it not taste bad? Ooh, pretty good. Look at that, potato and meat. We're balling right now. That is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I had to give this one a rating, it's definitely not as good as the macaroni and cheese in my opinion. But if I'm gonna give if I'm using 5 as like an average, okay, like that's an average thing. I'm not for or against it. Honestly, I probably could have thrown the drink lower, but like, I don't know. 5 is passing. 5 is, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. If I go below 5, I feel like there's a problem with it. Let me specify what the problem is. This one is good. It could definitely be better. I feel like for what I paid, I feel like a bigger, speaking as myself, a bigger portion size would have been good. But like the meat's good. I like the potatoes. Obviously they kind of padded this. I mean, like, it's like, what would you say? Like 35% broccoli, like whatever the rest, potatoes and beef. Probably could have done with less broccoli, to be honest. I know they padded it because broccoli's cheaper than like meat and potatoes, but like, you know, I understand, but like it would have been good better, I feel like. I mean, I haven't eaten all the broccoli. I've been exclusively eating most of the broccoli, so like, maybe they got a point. But I mean, like this butter is like crazy. Like this is that's a crazy amount of butter. What we got? And I mean, the butter's flavorful. It's nice. Like I said, it's really kind of overkill. Cause like, I really like it. It definitely adds to it. But at the same time, I mean, I feel like I could have went without it. Oh man. You're just gonna watch me eat this whole thing, by the way. This video is just me eating all this food. I realized I didn't even give it a rating. Hey guys, I'm a novice food reviewer. Okay, this is my second food review. If I gave the macaroni and cheese like an 8.5, this would be sitting at like probably like a 6.8. Like I feel like it's almost a 7, but not exactly a 7, you know? I feel like it's pretty good. I myself, the only way I could think about making it a little better for the price point is probably getting me more. Cause like the flavor wise, it's pretty flavorful. I enjoy the flavors. Like I said, they meld really well. Probably could have done with a little less butter, more of like, I don't know. Heck, I would even take in more potatoes than I got instead of like with less butter. Cause the potatoes are pretty good too. But yeah, honestly, as we go, I think I'm just gonna, you know, the tier list people make. I'm just gonna make it a tier list. That way, I can be like, you know, we'll have a ranking, and that way you can be like, what did Calvin think was the best factor meals? And then we can just go from there. Yeah, I don't hate it. It's pretty good. I'm gonna eat the whole thing. I mean, guys, I basically already eat the whole thing. It's pretty good. I mean, I bought these because I really didn't want to come home and cook. I want to come home, throw something in the microwave. If I decide to work out, which I'm hoping I get around to, I can take a shower. While I'm taking a shower, I can throw this in the microwave. Honestly, these actually cook so fast, I can't shower before I start cooking them because then it'll get cold by the time I get out of the shower. This cooked in 4 minutes. Add a little time because I had to stir it. But like it was stab, throw in for 2 minutes, pull out, stir, throw back in, 2 minutes, and then it's done. And that's pretty good. Like I said, they do exactly what I wanted them to do, and I'm actually surprised at how flavorful these two have been. They've been actually kind of killer. Like for one, my house is in a pretty rough spot, so I was surprised they delivered it at all. Like I'm gonna be honest, I was like, if they can't get the first delivery to my house, I was probably gonna cancel my factor. But they delivered it to my house, so hey, you know, good on them, good on their FedEx driver for being a real one. But these past 2 meals I've had have been flavorful. They've been a delight. Like I said, the only complaint I have is that there's too much butter. There's too much of this good thing that like there's no way I finish that unless I'm eating butter by itself. And I know I've done that twice in this video, but that's just so I can tell you how the flavor is. I'm not going to be doing that. Like when I eat all this meat and potatoes, whatever butter's left is like, it's going in the trash. I'm not gonna be like, yes. Because I'm kind of, I had Panda Express for lunch. So I ate kind of good today. To say I don't have like, if I can save some, if I can cut some corners on calories, I will probably do that. But yeah, a solid 6.8, I think is what I said. It's got my stamp of approval. I would definitely get this one again. Everything in here is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Yeah. That's it for the food review. I will be streaming shortly after this video live. Shortly after this video goes live, I will be playing some World of Warcraft Remix. If you want to join me, feel free. I would love to have you keep me company. Thanks to all the new subscribers we've gotten. The past couple of videos, I kind of started stagnating, but then we've gained a few and it's felt good. And, you know, I feel like I'm building momentum. Whether that's from the Factor videos or the streams that I've been doing. You know, I've been having a good time. I'm going to keep that train rolling, hopefully. And if you want to join me, I will be live on this channel and on Twitch. Probably finishing the rest of my food and playing World of Warcraft for an hour or two. Probably not until 8 o'clock because I did stay up a little later than I wanted to last night. I finished the stream and then I got to playing games and I looked down and I was like, ooh, it's 9:30 and I got less than 8 hours of sleep. And so I was a bit groggy this morning. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was informative. If you are looking to get Factor, I'm not sponsored by them. I probably should have said that in the beginning, but I'm just a fat guy eating some food, you know. I'm using Factor for what it was meant to be, which is hey, you don't want to cook, let's get some like good food that's microwavable. I will be going through the rest of my list as I go. Saturday, Sunday, and Friday are gonna be a bit wonky, but I'll cross that bridge later in the week. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you're not gonna catch my live stream, hopefully I see you tomorrow in the next food review. I thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.